wanna be on top.
I think almost all of us wanted to be a model. I don't know about you, but me, it was 2021, 2022, I wanted to be a model. And how can you aspire to become a model if you don't know America's Next Top Model? So as almost everyone, I discovered it on TikTok, and I think the stars were aligned because when I discovered it, tell me why like 2 weeks or like 1 week after, my phone stopped working. And I was depressed. So I got confronted by Tyra Banks and the whole team of America's Next Top Model. And I literally watched 10 seasons in 1 week. Mind you, there's like 25 episodes per season.
You're under a spell!
Why did I stop? Because it was low-key repetitive. Like after 10 seasons, I was like, okay, that's enough for me. In case you don't know Tyra Banks, in case you don't know America's Next Top Model, and you just clicked into today's video because you saw the thumbnail and was like, this guy seems pretty entertaining, let me click into this video. America's Next Top Model is a modeling competition created by the iconic, the legendary supermodel Tyra Banks. With the idea to demonetize, or not, the idea to open the fashion world to people like you and I who just want to be model, but we don't really have like the chance to become models. I don't know how to explain it, but that's the part of the show. You go, then at the end you get signed into an agency and you become a supermodel just like that, you know. And in each episode you have to do some tasks that models usually do. After each episode, someone gets eliminated. At the end, there's someone who got to be America's Next Top Model. You see how great of an idea it is. Like,
That's literally what the fans want to see.
how can it turn bad? Well, I don't know who's to blame, Tyra, the producer, who, but the show turned out to be like the most craziest, problematic thing ever.
You girls are going to undergo a transformation and actually have to portray two very different, distinct races.
And finally got cancelled, and everyone really forgot about it. But then something called COVID-19 happened. Everyone was locked into their home. They discovered America's Next Top Model, and they realized how problematic it was, how, not my word, evil Tyra Banks was, and they decided to literally cancel the show, even though it was already cancelled. But all that led to a documentary created about the show.
We're all rooting for you! I haven't really said much, but now it's time.
On America's Next Top Model, we were showing the behind the scenes of what the fashion world was.
I wanted to fight against the fashion industry. The only reason the door was open to me was because of Tyra.
And guess who watched it? Obviously, do I have to say it again? I have all my notes with me. Today we're going to talk about America's Next Top Model. I want to start by saying that I really enjoyed the show. Like, it made me literally love Tyra Banks. So going into it, I was scared that it will change my perception of the whole thing, because when I was depressed, guys, I was literally Tyra Banks' #1 fan. The point of the documentary is to show the pretty, the bad,
So fucked up.
the ugly, to show what was really happening behind the scenes. My first note is Tyra Banks' face card is insane. Like, at the time, she was definitely one of the most, if not the most beautiful girl ever. Like, how can you look like that?
I've never felt better. He gave me this gift, and he made
I think that's also one of the reasons why she was able to do whatever she was doing, because I would never be mad at her with that face card. They could never make me hate you, Tyra Banks. The first episode was about how she came up with the idea of the show, how the show was created, and how she struggled to make it come to life. Like, okay, you have the idea, but you're just a model, okay? You don't know how to create a TV show, you don't know how to produce a TV show, you don't know how to deliver a TV show. You know, episode 1 was just about that.
can't just keep following people. You have to have a format. We had 10 girls living in an apartment. Each week they would be taught modeling.
And I really enjoyed it because I low-key want to produce a reality TV show. So seeing that, I was like, okay, let me mark how it works. And also, it reminds us that the whole point of the show, once again, was to give outcast girls a chance to become supermodels.
I had a feeling that I was going to change the beauty world. This was my way to get back.
And they also showed us the behind the scenes of the fashion world, or should I say the model world, because we never see that. Like, we always and only see models walking or taking pictures. I never knew that models have to go to castings, makeovers, models have to take pictures like this and like. So it was really nice to see. But about the making them supermodels, I don't know about that, because I cannot name one person except Winnie Harlow, who's like, I think the most successful girl out of the show. Other than that, I cannot name anyone else. But we were still fed with the chaotic working class, people crying during the makeovers, the drama. Like, you can never make me hate the show. I'm sorry, episode 1, we're still not in the drama, but that could never make me hate this show. We got to see the old judging panel, and I have to say, Mr. J, when I used to watch the show, I was so jealous of his outfits, because who used to dress him? Who used to have that shit on? Those outfits, I need them all right now. I need them. Miss J was an icon. I know he was mean, but it was never like mean to hurt you. Or, I mean, it was never mean to meet you, but I feel like his cattiness was like fun. Janet Dickinson, honestly, I never really liked her because she was too much. You know, compared to Miss J, she was the devil. Miss J was mean in a funny way. But Janet, I'm literally scared of her. Later in the episode, we get showed the aftermath of the show for some of the girls. And honestly, it was sad to see that they came in with the idea, with the dream, with the hope to become supermodels. At least models, because only one person gonna win, you know. So if you're not gonna win, at least like I have the experience, maybe I will at least book one show. But seeing them know that most, if not none of them, became model after, it was sad, because what's the point then? Like, why am I sacrificing myself? Like, why am I coming here, leaving everything behind me? If I mean, I don't even get the money. I guess they were paid per episode, nothing else. Like when the show aired, they don't have any money. It was really sad, because once again, the point of the show was to make you a model, and you just turned out to be ridiculed in front of the whole world.
The managers were not interested in having anything to do with me, that I wasn't good enough. I'm not gonna make it.
Episode 2, it was really about the ugly. We are starting to see all the bad things, all the manipulation that happened behind the scenes. And I have to say that hearing the Shindy story
I just remember like little bits and pieces.
broke my heart, because I watched that episode, I watched that season, and the way it was manufactured, the way the episode was given to us. There was like, girl, you have a boyfriend, first of all. Second of all, you are in a whole new country, in a whole new continent. You don't know that guy. Why are you having intimate relationship with him? But knowing that it was not that, she was actually abused, and they made her call her boyfriend to confess, and they would not let her leave the show. Honestly, I feel bad for her, because once again, Tyra, this was never the point of the show. You were why, you know? But yeah, honestly, I just hope like she's happy now. I also feel like the success of the show created the monster that it became. Once a show becomes so successful, like the way it was, like what do you mean a model reality competition became so global that they are franchising in the whole world. It was never, I don't even think in Tyra's wildest dream, the show was supposed to become that famous. And when such thing happened, you have no other choice but to be evil. It was either cut the show, stop it, or become evil. And they chose the evil one.
I did become a master editor.
There was no other way around. And it's unfortunate, because they were just making money off of other girls' dream and hope. And that's actually sad. What is truly the worst part is the fact that none of them became, well, none of them, I'm being traumatic with. It's the fact that after the show, you cannot even get signed to an agency. Like, they were not taken seriously. So why am I here? I just come to suffer. Okay, I like free food, I like free housing, but it was literally not worth it. It's really sad that the girls had no protection, even though they were making the show. Like, okay, we watched it because of Tyra Banks, but Tyra Banks did not make the show. It was the contestant who gave us everything. By episode 3, it was actually just them blaming Tyra. And I feel like, yes, she was. She's not a saint, but she was also not the devil. Was she the... Did she add more power than the other people? Yes. Did she use it to make a change? No. But is she the only person to blame? I don't think so. It felt weird, and knowing that the whole documentary at first was not supposed to include her makes the whole thing even weirder. But not visiting Miss J is weird. Tyra, like, what? Not even calling is crazy. Okay, you live in Australia now, but you were in NYC last year for, not even last year, 2 years ago, for the VS show. You could have go visited. But or is he already sick? I don't know, but not calling him is really weird. And the fact that they're not, none of them, not none of them, but the fact that Tyra is not close to them anymore is weird and mostly sad. Yes, that was my notes about the episode. And now about the whole show. Honestly, I don't know what to feel about it because we did not learn that much about it except that Tyra created it, except the fact that Tyra did not follow up with the girls that won and that did not win. That's the part that we learned, and it was actually sad. But other than that, we did not need that documentary. I kind of understand why they did it, because there's a new season coming up, so it was a bridge that needed to be built for us to cross from like the old American Next Top Model into the new one. But the fact that it was mostly just them blaming Tyra, weird. The documentary also felt cheap. I don't know, I'm not a big documentary watcher, and I think most of the documentary is actually like that. People are just sitting here talking with background colors. Like me, let me show you what I have like behind me. It felt quick made and cheap, and it was a Netflix production. It could have been better. Yeah, I think it made me realize once again that the entertainment industry, they are just capitalizing on your hopes, on my hope, on other people's hope to make money, and they will never be our friend. Yeah, I don't know what else to say, but I guess you know what I mean. Don't let big corporation use you. And about the new season, I don't know how to feel about it, because the modeling world has changed so much from what it was 10 years ago, 20 years ago even. I don't think we need a new American Next Top Model, because I don't think it will be successful. Like,
And that's not what the fans want to see.
it will truly be a hit or miss, in the sense that we don't want that. So it will have to be really good. I don't know if it will be, because what don't we know already about models that we need to know? Yeah. Thank you guys for watching today's video. That's the end of the video. Overall, I still don't hate Tyra. I think she's weird. Obviously, she's not perfect. But yeah. Thank you for watching today's video. I will see you in the next one. And yeah. I discovered so I think we all, so I got so not as I got comforted. You wanna be on top, the first one, and it was like, hey, this guy seems pretty. You wanna be on top? Take him. She was too much. Like, if she said so I really, I want to start by saying that, by saying it low-key dog now. So I got comforted by with and of the I also feel like the success of the show created the monster.
Mwah. No balls.